Hello, Lisa. Here is your sewer scope from this afternoon's inspection. That's me in that basement utility room, just kind of showing you where we're at. There's the access point into the main sewer stack. Um, for once, lots of room to move around. I was not cramped into a small space, and I had easy access into a pipe. The cap came off very easily. We're in cast iron, typical for our area. Um, Normal stuff typically will change once we get past the foundation wall. You stay with cast iron for a fairly decent distance. That's not a defect. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. So we're going to drop right here. There's a little, you can feel it or see it, a little drop down, and then we're holding water, not draining. Cast iron gets very kind of coarse because obviously it's metal in a very wet environment. So it tends to pick up things and get scaled up. You'll see. So we lost that water there. That may have been a low spot, but we're going to run into more standing water coming up here in just a minute. So right here, so right at about the 27-foot mark, we start holding water, and we'll kind of maintain this. It'll actually worsen as we go further down the line, excuse me, for about 20 feet. So the question is always, at this stage of the game, what's the holdup here? What's causing the water to not flow? In cast iron, it's not uncommon for paper products to get caught and then accumulate and kind of get dammed up, and it causes backups like this, or it causes the pipe to not drain or function properly. Um, I'm going to just assume that that's what it is. I saw a lot of paper products flowing around. And then once I got past that, you can see the water starting to drain a little bit better here. We never get to the point where we're drained completely. On the way back, well, you'll see I've had to turn on a lot of water as I get further down the line to try to get over an offset. But on the way back, it seems like the water did lessen a little bit, but no conclusions can be made at this point. So I'll keep rolling along just to probably about the 73-foot mark. At that point, we'll have changed over to clay. That's coming up here in just a few feet. But you see how coarse the line is, and you see all the white spots. That's paper products that's getting caught, grabbed by that, again, rough, sharp, coarse material. Here we are coming over to clay. So we switch into clay. Typically, that's a good thing. The big concern is if the pipes aren't joined or aligned properly and you have an offset, that causes problems. It did with me. Those are fine. I mean, little gaps like that or offsets, not terrible. This one's a little bit deeper, a little bit thicker at the bottom. Still able to get over that. Holding water again. This might have been, it's the next one. So this one right here, it's enough of an offset where I'm not going to be able to bounce over this. So ultimately what I'll try to do is turn on all the fixtures that I can in the basement, which I did. One, it really took a long time for the water to make its way down the pipe. What that's telling me is that it's accumulating either in low spots or it's getting hung up somewhere. And two, ultimately it didn't help. I wasn't able to get over that spot. My guess is, knowing the proximity to the street, my guess is that we're relatively close to the city connection. But this again is going to be the full extent of the forward progress. Read through my written report for recommendations. Ultimately, it's going to be have the pipe cleaned. Once it's descaled and cleaned, hopefully the drainage issues are corrected and it's not anything deeper than that. I didn't see any damage, but obviously a lot of the pipe was obscured because we're underwater. So getting it cleared out first, I think that would be the best course of action. And then from there, you want to have the pipe reevaluated. You want to have a camera run through there again, just to double check that everything's okay. I'm going to keep the camera rolling all through my little attempt to flush myself down past this offset, but also on the way back. So you're more than welcome to watch the return journey. Reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm always happy to be a resource.